Look at this picture. You are familiar with this? You have seen such fire extinguishers in many places. Nowadays, it is present in almost all the places, be it malls, offices, hospitals, and many places. Now, what you must be thinking is that whenever there is fire, there is something inside these gas cylinder that comes out and extinguishes the fire. Now, what is it actually? Well, these are actually devices in which carbon dioxide is produced in different forms to be used as an extinguishing agent. Now, why carbon dioxide? Now, you remember that carbon dioxide is actually a non-supporter of combustion. It is not a combustible gas and neither it supports combustion. That is why it is used to extinguish fire. Now, you will learn that fire extinguishers can be many types. One is soda acid fire extinguisher, other is foam based, and the other is liquid carbon fire extinguisher. Now, why so many types of fire extinguishers? Now, this is because all the fire extinguishers do not serve all purposes. For example, soda acid fire extinguisher extinguishes fire but not oil fed fires. So that is why foam based fires are used. Now, foam based fire extinguishers, they are used to extinguish oil fed fires also. But again, soda acid and foam based, both of them cannot extinguish electric fires. So that is why liquid carbon fire extinguisher is used. So let us see the functioning of each. First, let us see about soda acid fire extinguisher. Well, the soda acid fire extinguisher is something like this. It has a metallic cylinder which contains sodium bicarbonate solution, which is saturated, and concentrated sulfuric acid, both in separate chambers. So outside there is saturated sodium bicarbonate solution, and here there is one sealed glass tube which contains concentrated sulfuric acid. Now you can see this is the apparatus. Now when the apparatus is used, it is inverted like this and this seal is broken. Then what happens? Sodium bicarbonate and sulfuric acid, they come into contact, react and produce carbon dioxide and hence extinguish fire. Let's see how it is used. So you saw how soda acid fire extinguisher works. Well, let us see what is the reaction that takes place inside the extinguisher. Well, sodium bicarbonate, when it comes in contact with sulfuric acid, it gives out sodium sulfate, water and carbon dioxide, which actually puts off the fire. Next we have foam based fire extinguisher. Now I told you that soda acid fire extinguisher does not extinguish oil fed fires, but foam type fire extinguishers, they do that. Let us see how. Well, first you can see that the apparatus is almost same. Now with sodium bicarbonate solution, we have another thing known as saponin also mixed in this sodium bicarbonate solution. Now what is the usefulness of this saponin? Now this is used to create foam. Now why foam? Because oil fed fires need foam to be covered on top of that oil so that even oil fed fires can be extinguished. So this saponin actually helps in creating foam. Next, now sulfuric acid is replaced with aluminium sulfate solution inside a sealed glass tube inside this metallic cylinder. The rest apparatus is the same. Let's see how soda acid cannot extinguish oil fed fires, but foam type can do that. Now what reaction takes place inside the foam type fire extinguisher? Well, sodium bicarbonate, when reacts with aluminium sulfate, gives out sodium sulfate, aluminium hydroxide, and carbon dioxide. So you now know that foam type fire extinguisher helps in extinguishing oil-fed fires. Next we have liquid carbon dioxide fire extinguisher. Let's see what is it. Now it is a modern and improvised type of fire extinguisher in which liquid carbon dioxide is stored in a steel cylinder under pressure. Now on opening the valve of the cylinder, pressure falls and liquid carbon dioxide solidifies into white snow, that is dry ice. Now this can be used to put out oil-fed fires, and also electric fires. Now you may be thinking, why is soda acid fire extinguisher and foam type fire extinguisher not used for fighting electric fires? Now this is because the solutions present in these are actually prepared in water, and you know that water is a good conductor of electricity, so it may create an electric shock or it may create another fire. That is why these two are not used in fighting electric fires.